Now, in headlines across the causeway, former Malaysian Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad has called for a people's power movement to topple Prime Minister Najib Razak. Following his surprise appearance at the rally yesterday, the former leader joined Bersih supporters or protesters in Kuala Lumpur again today. Thousands are gathered in central Kuala Lumpur on the second day of protests. Among their demands is the resignation of Prime Minister Najib over corruption allegations involving the 1MDB probe. Our Malaysia Bureau Chief, Melissa Goh, is on the ground, tracking the protests, and she tells us more.
Dr. Mahathir isn't exactly a pro-civil liberty or a fan of free speech or freedom of assembly himself. I mean, during his 20-year rule, he had clamped down or cracked down on protests and accused of stifling dissent himself, including putting many of his dissidents behind bars. But at 90 years of age, after stepping down for over a decade, Dr. Mahathir is now sharing the same platform with the people, with the rakyat, asking the people to continue with their struggle to pressure their members of parliament, their elected representatives, to move a no-confidence vote when the parliament sits in October, which is something that has never been done in Malaysia's history. Now, I caught up with him earlier in the train while coming to the city of Kuala Lumpur. He denied that he was against free speech at all.
It's wrong to say I am not a fan of free speech. I did say that we should not have demonstration because it affects ordinary people. But because Najib has closed all avenues for redress, all legal avenues have been closed. That is why we have to resort to this kind of action.
The Prime Minister claimed that while tens of thousands of people were out here and still out here rallying against him, there are millions. They're at home. They're not joining the rally because they are his supporters and they're supportive of his government.